Welcome back. It is time for a little pickups video. We don't do these a lot, but it has been spring cleaning time. It has been garage sale time. People are clearing things out, which means we're finding more stuff when we're out game hunting, which means we're adding more stuff to the collection.
Yes, we got a big pile of stuff here all over the board. A lot of retro stuff, a lot of kind of modernist stuff, just a lot of stuff that we added to the collection that was like, oh, this is badass. We're going to play this.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to talk about a lot of these things.
Yeah, so we're going to start off with something kind of retro that I never thought we would own. And we're going to dive in with the 32x.
Yes, this was actually a gift.
Yeah.
We got this for free. A fan of the channel, Bob, freaking had an extra, I guess.
Yep.
I don't even know how you have an extra 32x, but he sent it to us, and we were like, okay, that's freaking awesome, because we just got a Sega CD.
Yeah.
So now we have the Tower of Power.
The Tower of Power, too sweet to be sour, funky like a monkey, ooh yeah.
But once you get a 32x,
You got to get games.
yes, and Bob was gracious enough. He sent us Virtua Fighter, which I think I have sitting right here. He sent us that with that, so very cool. But then the games that we have chosen to pick up, which there's not a whole lot that we actually want.
Yep.
But we got Doom,
Iconic.
Afterburner, Metalhead, and Star Wars Arcade.
Star Wars Arcade, which I've only played Star Wars Arcade out of the 5 of them. And the Star Wars Arcade, it's kind of cool. I do want to beat it, but also I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like it's like a weird arcade game.
I think
like,
we got to slow down. I think there's like a break.
yeah,
button, and then-
we streamed it a while back when we first got it. It's fun. The 32X, I don't quite understand it. Like it's just like you plug it into it's a cartridge base that plugs into another cartridge base. I just don't understand the whole Sega thing and this whole area with the Sega.
They were going crazy.
It's just, if I was a kid in this era, I'd be like, what's going on? Or like a parent, I wouldn't get it. But kind of cool that we have one now.
Yeah.
I never thought we would.
Picked up a couple PS3 games, so just a little nug for you here. Well, I'll tell you the nug after I tell you the games. How about that? Backbreaker. It's a football game that I have never played that is supposed to have an amazing physics engine. It's not animation-based tackling, so like Madden is pre-rendered animations, and that's all the tackles that are in the game. This actually just is real-time physics.
But it's arcade football, right?
No, I think it's
is
more
it
sim.
simi? Okay.
I don't know for sure. I've always heard good things. I
Yeah,
want to try it out.
I've never played Backbreaker.
And then Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions.
Oh.
Yes, this is one of those.
It's a
right?
ripper.
It's one of those that it's gotten kind of expensive. Here's the nug. I got these at GameStop. So I got Backbreaker for $7.99, and then I got Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, which it is complete. It's in great condition if you look at the case and everything. I got this for like $53, which I think it's like an $89 game.
That's pretty badass.
Short story long, I ordered some stuff from GameStop online. You've probably heard this in another hunting video, or you will be hearing it in a hunting video. The stuff that came in online was dog shit, took it in, returned it at the store, and they actually had some stuff on the low. So that's how I got those two games.
Pretty freaking sick. We got a 360 game because this is the year of the 360 physical.
Yeah.
So make sure if you're at garage sales or pick them up.
Yeah.
This is mayhem. You just picked this up. I haven't played this yet, but you were saying this is close to burnout.
It's a demolition derby more / racing game, but the structure and
gameplay?
it has a Burnout vibe to it, but with more of a Mad World comic book.
Yes, because it's in black and
art
white.
style,
Black and white with. Is there red blood or red?
Just red when you
red
wreck.
something.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
just based on the back alone, I haven't played it, but it looks sick. I love Demolition Derby games.
Yeah.
We've actually discovered a few this year that we like Demolition Derby. I'm excited to play this.
Yeah, I can't even remember if it's complete or not. I found this at the.
Dude, this is a 3D racing game.
Yeah, well, apparently, is there glasses with it,
It
or
says
something?
includes a pair of 3D glasses. I don't know if this version does.
No, I don't think it does.
No
I
glasses.
found this at the consignment shop, so it was like $5.99.
I didn't even know the 360 could do.
I don't even
3D.
know if this game's worth any. Like, if it's one of those that's going up or not. I had never seen the game before, and I just looked at the back and was like, this looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm excited,
Yeah.
dude. I'm into these types of games.
One of the biggest pickups that we ever had together was in a hunting video. Again, I don't know if that video is going to be before or after this one, but this isn't why the pickup was great. These are the things we're keeping in our collection from said pickup, and that's Sniper Elite 3 on the PS4 and Deadpool on the PS4. And the reason I think we're going to grab and hang on to this one is the price is starting to go up on the 360 version of this game. So,
well, and it sucks because Deadpool was available backwards compatible, but then it got delisted on the Xbox 360 marketplace or the Xbox marketplace. I don't know why. So we're like, let's just pick it up on PS4. It's gonna be the better version. It's a great game. I haven't beat it, but I would love to. And we've been into sniper games lately.
Yeah.
So that's been kind of fun. Now going back to some more retro stuff. We got The Sega CD version of NBA Jam.
Yeah.
NBA Ham. We love NBA Jam. He's on fire. This is just freaking fun.
Yeah, the first game, I think we own it on damn near everything.
Yeah,
and I
we
wanted
do.
to hear the better audio, and I just honestly wanted to see what the difference is between the Genesis version and the Sega CD.
And I love the big clamshell cases.
Oh, yeah.
I love this. And then, this is a treat of a game.
Yeah.
This game is phenomenal. This is the limited run version of the game because it was cheaper. Night Trap.
Yep.
This game at first is like a joke.
Yeah.
But actually it's really fun.
Yeah, it is.
It's weird because you just click around and change cameras and set traps, basically. But you got to be strategic and you got to remember and you got to figure out the plan. You can't beat it if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you got to spend time with this. This game is addicting.
Yeah.
We played it for like 2 hours and I was like, I want to keep playing it. And then we looked and it was like 9 o'clock. Like we were like, it's time to go to bed. Like this game is really cool.
Yeah, we're gonna attack this in a 2-player fashion, and we're gonna have a whiteboard in here.
Yes.
And we're gonna write down timestamps of every time something happens. And we're just gonna play it
instead of looking it up. Because I did find like the playthrough, like the time slots and everything, but I was like, no, I want to do it on my own. I want to see everything and figure it out.
Sure.
Dude, that's awesome.
From another garage sale pickup, I think it was maybe the one we got those PS4 games at. These are just the games we picked out to keep and add to the collection. Game Boy Advance games. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, more of an isometric view, so it's definitely a different game. And then Road Rash Jailbreak. I'm really excited about this.
I love the Road Rash series.
I've messed around with this for a little bit.
Test it.
I had to test the game and something that plays this that was a part of that big pickup.
I wonder what that would be.
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, but this game seemed really cool at just a quick first glance. And I love the Road Rash games.
Well, I love the Tony Hawk games, so I'm excited for that. I played Tony Hawk 3 on the Game Boy Advance a ton. I never played the second one, so I'm excited for that. And speaking of handhelds, we got another handheld pickup for the Nintendo DS. Metroid Prime Hunters with the holographic case.
Yeah.
I don't know much about this version of Metroid Prime.
Well, one, I've never played this, so there's that. This was one of those GameStop pickups. I think they had this priced, so there's a demo of Metroid Prime Hunters that got released, and it goes for like $10. They had this priced at $9.99.
So they thought this was the demo, but this is the full game.
Yes. So I don't know if somebody looked something up wrong or what. So that day at GameStop, I got that Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions and that for way, way under market. So just side note on this GameStop stuff. Keep an eye on their website. But you never know what they're going to send you. But they do accept returns in store. And I have multiple times went in the stores around me, they don't put out this stuff. 360, Wii, PS3, they don't put it out. Or DS.
But they have it.
But if you ask them, that guy brought out stacks. Most of it was Madden's, Call of Duty's, but there is some stuff to be had.
And I don't know if this happens in your area, but in our area, GameStop hours have been really weird lately. I think they're understaffed. So we went a few times to exchange games, and it was closed, even though they said they were open. So keep that in mind if you're going to do it. Dude, on the back of this Metroid Prime Hunters, you can do local wireless multiplayer. I don't even know what that means.
Well, I know it's a first-person shooter.
So I wonder, link fucking DSs together and do that sounds awesome. The hunt is on. I'm very intrigued by this. Very intrigued.
Sure. Here's a 3-banger. I was on my way to Chicago, and I stopped in and got these at the consignment shop. It's just the Medal of Honor, and this was a part of a set. This was a box set that came out, Medal of Honor, European Assault.
Who's peeing?
I don't know. The Rising Sun, and then Frontline. I beat Frontline back in the day. I've never played these other two games.
I've never even heard of the other two games. I've heard of Frontline. So that was all part of just a trilogy?
There was a box set that they came out with, and these are all super, super mint. They were $4.49 a piece. The back of them says part of a set, not for individual resale.
Even though you bought it individually?
Yeah, I did. But Frontline's the only one that I had ever had, and I no longer have my PS2 copy of it. So
the Medal of Honor games are really cool. I remember playing one a ton on PS2 growing up. I don't remember which one it was.
Frontline, if I had to guess.
It's probably Frontline. So I'm excited for that. Going back to 360, should have talked about this when we talked about Mayhem, but we got Quake 4.
Yeah, so this I really wanted because if I remember right, and it's hard to find this with Disc 2.
Oh, there's 2 discs.
Disc 2 contains there's a bonus disc, and I think it has Quake 2 on it.
Oh, so Quake 4 and Quake 2, okay.
I believe that's how this whole thing works, so yeah. Anyway,
That's kind of so. A lot of versions of it just have one disc.
oh well, that you find online, but there's a bonus disc.
There's a bonus disc.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't even say like on the front or anything bonus disc.
Nope.
But it's made by Raven.
Yeah.
So, and he's a wrestler.
Yeah.
So you know it's
go.
good.
Yeah, developed by them. So.
And then the last pickup. This is something we've been looking for a while. There's no reason we should have got this, but there is a reason we should have got this because we only need it for part of it. But we got it CIB.
Yeah.
And that is the Silent Scope Light Rifle Green Edition.
Yeah.
So now we have 2 CIB Silent Scope Light Rifles. We have both versions of it.
Yeah, the black and the green.
Which doesn't make any sense because the Silent Scope games are one player. So why do we have 2 of them?
House of the Dead 3?
Yep.
House of the Dead 2. And that's it.
Shotguns.
You may be saying, you bought those for 2 games. Yep.
Yes.
And are the games better playing with the shotgun in your hand? Yes, they are.
Dude, so now when we play it
At home,
we can have 2
arcade experience.
shotguns.
Yeah.
We haven't done it yet.
And honestly, really, House of the Dead 3 is where it thrives because you have a shotgun
You have
in
a
that
shotgun
game.
in the
With
game.
House of the Dead 2, you have a pistol, but it's still fun.
It's still fun.
Yeah.
So it's basically for one game. But dude, it's gonna be the best way to play.
Absolutely.
And who else is doing that?
Yeah.
Who else has
Yeah.
2 Silent Scope shotties? And
even
also
have to stream it.
And also, if you want to play Silent Scope, you got your arsenal of snipers.
Yeah.
You know, okay, which sniper am I going to be today?
Yeah, which one do I feel more comfortable with?
Yeah, the black or the green.
Yeah.
Depends on how you're feeling.
Well, it probably depends on how hot it is and sunny because the barrel on the black one could get.
Oh yeah, it gets hot. The
to
sun
the touch.
attracts it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it all depends.
Yeah.
Are you going for a night shoot or a day shoot?
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. It's
Yeah.
wild that we have. So now we got to find places to put the boxes.
Yeah.
But that's kind of it. A little bit of smaller pickups, but we just did a pickups video a few months ago,
Yeah.
so that was a lot of things. But also, like, this is all super recent. Garage sales, thrift stores, pawn shops, GameStop, eBay, like.
Gift from a friend. The only thing that really I think that I eBayed out of this whole thing was some of these 32x games and the Silent Scope.
Yep.
The rest of this is just us finding stuff. And again, I don't know if you're going to see this before or after our most recent hunting video, but it will all make sense and it'll all tie together at some point of like, this is how we have built our collection.
Yes.
We find stuff to sell, and then we use the money to get stuff. And some of the stuff we find we actually keep.
We keep.
If we need it.
Which
Yeah.
is, dude, it's so awesome. And
Yeah.
it's just, what's wild about being a gamer is, like, obviously you have a backlog of games, but then when you find games, you're like, fuck! So then, and some games go above, like, they
Yeah.
kind of go first.
Yep.
This is awesome. I love that it's so all over the board. PS4 at 32x, PS2 at 360.
Yeah.
Like, it's just all over the board.
Absolutely.
Because we have every console, so that's kind of fun. Well, we got to talk about this beer before we go real quick. This is the Juice Machine Guava by Treehouse Brewery. This is a rendition of their Juice IPA.
Okay.
This is a double IPA that comes in at 8.2%. We're sharing one because we accidentally drank the other one off camera. Accidentally. What do you think of this?
I think it's really solid. I mean, it's a good juicy IPA. I'm not pulling it. Like I get a little of the guava taste on the finish. It's not very flavor forward though.
Very little guava. Mostly an IPA. I mentioned it last time we did a Treehouse beer. Like their IPAs are good, consistent. It's not a home run, but it's a good base hit. Like if you order it, you're not going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
It's going to be exactly what you want. This one, the guava does like I get a little bit of it, but then it also throws me like it's like what is that flavor? Like if you didn't know it was guava, it's kind of like what's going on in this beer. It's good. I think I liked the last Treehouse beer we did. I can't remember what episode that was. The spring beer. I think I like that one a little bit more because that one was a straightforward IPA. But this one's not bad. This one's pretty good. I just love IPAs, so I could just keep drinking.
Yeah, I think Treehouse is dialed in, and I think this is a really, really good brew. Not a lot else to say about it. It's good, straightforward, doesn't blow my mind, but I like it.
Straight, like a 7.5, 7. You know, like nothing bad, but nothing that blows you away. Like if you bought a 4-pack of this or a 6-pack of this, you wouldn't be disappointed. But freaking, it's good, you know.
Well, there's the pickups we are adding to our collection. I believe we're filming this right around that May-June time frame. So hopefully the hunting gods stay with us and we can keep building on this collection that we have. And, sometimes even we find things that we do have and then we upgrade the version of what we have.
Yes.
And, so just keep your eyes out there.
We just did that with Skyrim, with Doom 3. Like, it's just, and sometimes you find a better version or you find the deluxe version, so you're like, okay, I'm going to keep this version.
Yeah.
That's what's so nice is you can kind of, if you go hunting, upgrade your collection for free.
Yeah.
And make it more valuable and better.
Absolutely.
And it's just fun to be out.
Yeah, it's a great time. We always appreciate you tuning in and subscribing to the channel in the comment section below. Let us know what is your favorite pickup that you have recently had and added to your video game collection.
Yeah, I'd love to hear about it.
And we'll see you next time right here on the one and only Gaming Off the Grid.